Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. We're still at the big ancestor tree. I don't know, can we do anything with it? Like it's glowing green, like a spirit we can interact with, but I don't see anything we can actually do here. I cannot right click on it, I cannot talk to it, I guess not really. Well, that's okay then. There's also still the mystery of the statues with the vaults underneath them. We haven't solved that one yet. In general, this island doesn't really have that much more to do except for that, but we still haven't figured that out. So, I suppose we're just gonna go back to Jahan now and see what he's gonna do now that we've defeated the advocate. So let's go to waypoints. Oh, let's take a look at the waypoints on the map so I know which one I have to go to. This one, Driftwood Fields. I think that one works, yeah. Let's go there. Alright. So we have to go back that way, right? And then we'll reach Jahan or Jahan. I always forget how he's pronounced by other people. And hopefully he's gonna help us when it comes to Losa's affliction with the spirits and all that. So yeah, hopefully that solves it. But I guess we'll see. Am I going the right way? No, not quite. I went down the road too far. Okay, let's turn around and actually go the right way this time. Oh right, it's just the thin log you walk across. I forgot about that one. Yeah, it's just across here. There we go. And there he is. Ah, we're walking after him again.
How fares the hunt, my friend?
Tell Jahan the good news. The advocate is dead. You killed him yourself.
He smiles brightly and pulls you in for a short, if warm, embrace.
You've done me proud, Godwoken. Prouder than you could ever realize. I know how twisted the paths can get. How much more alluring the sunny glade than the rock-strewn hollows. But you know it's the darkest roads that lead to light. It will be my honor to teach you. The nature of my lesson, though, might be somewhat different from what you expect. I can deepen your bond with the Source, but you must realize that this bond comes at a cost. All life, after all, sustains itself by consumption. Like the grass feeds the herd, and the herd feeds the hunter, so you must feed, for instance, on these.
He waves a hand to the cage in demonstration.
Tell him he's got to be kidding. You must draw power from demons. Scoff and say you very much doubt there's source to be had from these void creatures. I'll go with the demons thing.
The very same. For the sum of source that flows through their festering flesh is more than enough to expand the sum that is yours. Through demise, a chance of divinity. Are you ready?
Yes, nod resolutely and say that you're quite ready.
Then let us begin.
Jahan's incantations befog your mind. All of you is thumping blood, pumping, pumping, pumping. Then, all you hear, then all that is screaming. From the cage to you, their blood in your ears, screaming. Silence.
Okay, and now everything is cursed around here for a bit, and this one is dead. Let's see.
That is all. Their suns have set to serve a greater dawn. The world awaits your true awakening. You are very powerful already. a master of the source. But I did not let this burst of power go to waste. It lies condensed on parchment for you to read and learn.
He hands you a book, hot to the touch, a sparkle
Ooh.
with source.
Okay, Inner Demon source book. Interesting. Thank Jahan for his lesson. It was inspiring.
My pleasure. And now that the lesson has ended, there is one more matter I would like to discuss. Offer you a chance to deepen our alliance.
Okay.
You see, the demon that you killed, the Advocate, he had a master. You might say the Advocate compared to his master like the pussycat compares to the tiger. It is the tiger I am truly hunting.
Makes sense.
The self-same tiger, I suspect, that has been haunting Losa. Now, don't you worry. I have no intention of sending you after this archdemon. There are few enough God-woken as it stands for me to force them into any real danger. The one thing I would like you to do for me, though, is to return through the mist to the Isle of Blood and uncover there his name.
Ask why he wants this archdemon's name.
A demon's true name is its weakness, which is why it basks in being known by 1,000 different aspects of its inmost self. But such dark magic was wrought upon Blood Moon Island that its inmost self must have been there in its true guise, exposed so that it could wreak ultimate havoc. That is when its name must have been spoken. And when spoken, heard. Over there, among the blood. In the darkness of the ruins, amid the mangled dead, his name still rings, however faint. For once spoken, the echo of a demon's name never truly fades. Return to the island, Godwoken, and listen.
Okay, I'll do that. Can we go into your house? Oh, you don't want us to. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm gonna return to Blood Moon Island then and see if we can maybe listen out for something like that. Now, where would we listen? Oh, also we should take a look at the book we got. Is that under magical items? I think it is. Yes, it is. Inner Demon skill book. Summon Inner Demon. Conjure a demon that will share their intelligence with you and provide 362 magic armor. Grants you power to terrify and protect yourself with demonic fists. Set Inner Demon for 3 turns. It takes 2 memory slots and cooldown of 6 turns. It is summoning. I don't know if any of us are particularly good at summoning, but it doesn't say that it scales with anything in particular. I have a lot in my toolkit already, but so do most of the other people. I'll keep it on hand for now and see if maybe somebody, you know, could profit from it at some point. We'll see. Or benefit is the correct term, actually. Now, where would we hear the demon's name? Maybe in the tree? I think the, or maybe, no, this is the forge. I don't think the forge needs anything else. We've already forged something there. It might be by the archive, it might be by the tree. I mean, I think the Black Ring people, they were talking about hearing something, right? A pulse. Maybe that pulse is the name of that demon. Let's go to the side where we can actually face the tree. We still can't talk to it though. I guess it's not it, since I can't interact with it. Maybe it's the archive? The archive is a blazing sculpture, blazing sculpture, blazing sculpture. Where exactly is the archive? The archive is here. Okay, on that corner. I'm gonna go to the waypoint real quick. So the archive would be that way, right? If we... Game? You okay? There we are, okay. I don't know what this bug is. Happens from time to time, but luckily it hasn't ever crashed the game. Okay, there's the archive. Maybe we can learn it from here. Well, there doesn't seem to be much of anything really. Doesn't seem to be anything to listen to. Also, for now, I'm gonna turn Thane back into the skeletal form. There we go. Just because I prefer it. This is just the forge again. I think I'll just... I guess I'll walk around and see if I can find anything, and I'll cut back to when I hear it or find out about something. I'll also go through things I found here so far. Yeah, I guess. I'll see you then. Huh? I just reread a book and now I got something. I was checking if anything, if any books revealed something, but I reread a book and, wait, what? That revealed something new. Why? Graceful script and precise musical notations decorate each page, yeah, I remember that, of this beautifully bound hymnal. Not every scholar could comprehend its meaning, but you are able to decipher it. What? Oh, I'm still Thane. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Thane is a scholar. Okay, so reading that book as Thane uncovered it. Well, good thing I turned Thane back to an undead and forgot to switch over. Well, okay then. The taming of the holy fire. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame. Abide the sacred call. Reveal the godless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies. The chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust. Okay, that did something. Let's switch back actually. Now what did that do? A hunt of wicked things. No, that's the demon's name. Forgotten and the damned. We learned the taming of the holy fire. Oh, okay, taming of the holy fire, right. The statues burn hot. Okay. Does that allow us to open them now? Let's see. Jahan and Losis said that the demon he seeks is the one she hears in her head. Once we find the demon's name, he'll exorcise her. Jahan showed us how to better use the source. Okay, now... That's just Chronicles. Mastering the Source, Rise of the Dwarves, Eternal Promised, Majesty's Crusade. We don't know where we would hear that though, the words or the name of the demon, so I'm gonna keep wandering around and see if maybe we can find someone to talk to. We'll see. Okay, so it turns out I do have the thing on that spirit vision is supposed to be permanent, but apparently it turned itself off. So I didn't have spirit vision on, so I couldn't talk to the tree. Which, if you watched the episode was probably very obvious and I looked very stupid, but I thought it was on permanently because I had the setting on that it just stays on. So that, oh, it's probably because we died on the way over here, right? Was it that? Was it that we died on the way from the mainland? I think that might be it. Let's turn it on for everybody. But yeah, that's the only way I can really explain that. You can turn that on as well. It is permanent, right? I don't know. We'll see. Let's talk to the tree then.
The tree's spirit embraces its putrid host, an elven ancestor lost to the same demonic disease that infests all of Blood Moon Island.
Qui manducad omnio murdus acts, it quot potest etze.
Reach towards the tree, try to communicate. What has happened to it? How can you help? I'll try to communicate.
Nin ect mehe, elgo pertidi ex ombre en mihre.
Then I'll reach towards it.
Your hand passes through the spirit to rest against the corrupted ancestor. It is rough to the touch, save the pustules dotted across the bark. Yet there is nothing to divine but rough bark and swollen pustules. You cannot say which elf spirit inhabits this tree, or how it came to suffer its second death.
Can Thane understand it if we turn into an elf? Does that work?
The tree's spirit embraces its putrid host, an elven ancestor lost to the same demonic disease that infects all of Blood Moon Island.
Qui manducad omnio murdus acts, it quot potest etze.
Let's try the mystic option.
Your hand passes through the spirit to rest against the bark of your corrupted kin. You search for something, anything, a lingering memory, a morsel of who this tree once was. Yet there is nothing to divine but rough bark and swollen pustules. You cannot say which elf spirit inhabits this tree, or how it came to suffer its second death.
Let's try the scholar option as well. You try to recall learning this unusual language, but come up short. Insisted speak in a familiar tongue. It's probably not gonna work, right?
Nin ect mehe, elgo pertidi ex ombre en mihre.
Okay, maybe Losa? Can you please talk to the... Ah, no, still not. There we go, okay. The cursor changed from
spirit
interaction.
embraces its putrid host, an elven ancestor lost to the same demonic disease.
Qui manducad omnio murdus acts, it quot potest etze.
Try to... I mean, that's the same thing, right? And that's... Those
Your
are the same
hand
things?
passes through the spirit to rest against the corrupted ancestor. Yet there is nothing to divine but rough bark and swollen pustules.
Okay. No way to communicate with the tree for now? Oh! Spirit of a Black Ring Wizard. Oh, that's just one of the people we killed. Okay, let's try to talk to that one.
The spirit looks around with wild panic, clawing through its spectral mass with fevered nails.
Demand the spirit tell you why he came to this island.
The demon feeds. The demon feeds from the ring. The demon protects. We must know what the demon protects. The demon has an advocate. The advocate kills. The demon has a secret. We must know the secret.
Okay, I'll leave you there for now. Okay, so I don't know how to get anything else out of the tree. I guess now that we've stumbled across, like, something that might help with the statues, I'm just gonna visit them. Maybe we find something in, like, I assume there's vaults underneath the statues. Like, it looks like a trapdoor, and it looks like, you know, the unfinished vault. Let's see.
You might expect the stone figure was welcoming you to the island, were it not engulfed in threatening blue flame.
The hymnal you found described a burning guardian such as this. Sing the melody written within.
The hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame, abide the sacred call, reveal the godsless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Good job.
Well, there we go. Let's see. Can I go in? There we go. Let's see what's inside. Oh, we have to go around. That's fine. Let's do that real quick. And then we can go to all the statues and just see what's waiting for us inside.
Blood. Rot. No good has ever graced this place.
Who are you? Spirit of Brother Calvin. Stand still, please. Would you? Calvin? Okay, we're
A
following.
trembling spirit wrings his hands, his eyes darting around the room. They settle on you.
What are you doing here? What do you want? You mustn't linger. You mustn't remain.
Tell the spirit you mean no harm.
One must not mean harm to do it. Please, go.
Ask the ghost how he came here himself.
His hands shake. He clears his throat.
As a priest, I had a patient. A dastardly demon held him in its grasp. The demon absorbed all his pain, in exchange for his soul. I was certain we'd only diminish the demon by overwhelming my patient with pain.
Is it just me, or does this guy sound a little bit like the voice actor of Raphael from Baldur's Gate 3? It might just be a similar voice, but he kind of sounds like him, doesn't he? I mean, it wouldn't be too surprising if they worked with the same voice actor in 2 different games. I'm not sure. Again, there's some voice effects over it, but he kind of sounds like that to me.
I planned to torture the demon until it gave up its grip over the poor fellow. I began in earnest, but his cries pierced my heart. Even if the treatment could save him, I hadn't the stomach nor the soul for it. So I lied to the others. I told them there was no helping him. I told them to seal us down here, where he could do no harm, where I could guard his prison. Better one soul damned than 2.
Ask if you can help banish the demon that plagues his former patient.
This demon gluts itself on pain. Only the utmost torture would draw him forth. I couldn't do it. I refused to subject myself or my comrades to such barbarism. If you've the stomach for such an ungodly task, I won't keep you from it. Perhaps you could inflict the pain that's needed. But it is a devil's business. We broke the lever for the door when we locked him inside, so that none would ever attempt to free him. No matter what, the demon itself must not be freed. The horrors he would wreak upon our world.
Okay, I'll take my leave. I'll quickly save just in case we do something horrible here. What's up with the
The
statue?
chains bind their captive.
There's a torn diary page. Let's read it. Day 1. Extreme precautions must to be taken to ensure the security of the vaults. The demons seem at times on the verge of breaking through their chains. Should such an eventuality take place, we must prevent them from escaping. The levers that could open the doors must be broken. Oh, we made a silver lever handle, didn't we? Possessed dwarf.
Don't act like I'm not here.
Alright.
The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. There is no prize with which to open the door.
Try to fix it. With... oh boy, where do we have it? We must have it somewhere. Would it be in here? Would it be under miscellaneous? What's this? Sharp piece of metal, that's not it. Maybe miscellaneous? That does not seem to be it either. Is it equipment? I mean, we forged this thing, so it has to be somewhere, right? Oh, where is it? It's probably not a consumable or magical. Did I just miss it in here somewhere? It's a chew toy, no. Oh, there it is. Silver lever shaft. There we go. Let's combine it. Let's save again.
There's got to be more to it.
Huh? That didn't work?
There's got to be more to it.
Okay, let's see. What else could it be? What else could there be that would open such a gate?
The chains bind their captive.
The chains bind their captive. I mean, he is in like magical chains. Okay. Huh. I mean, I'm just gonna interact with a bunch of stuff in here and see if any of that changes things. Anything in the vases? There's some lemonade. Sure. I'll drink the ancient tomb prison thing lemonade from that vase. Why not? Empty. Empty. That's also empty. There's a Rhymes of the Scribes part 7. Let's read it real quick. A rather strange song is transcribed in the book, but the words of magic crawl into your head and give you new insight. In the Isle of the Dead, before they rise, you will hear no farewells, no goodbyes, for it is only a matter of time before they're summoned back to life by the magical powers of the sea and the very essence of to be, to be, to be, to be. Resurrection scroll, okay. That sounds useful. Oh, there's another torn diary page. Let's read it. Day 25. The chains, at least, seem to be holding. There were some moments of concern, but the columns do their work. No soul shall escape this room. Columns. Okay. And there was another. Come on. There we go. Let's read it. Day 14. The more time I spend here, the less sure I am of this. Where does the demon stop? Where does the victim begin? They certainly don't seem to like it when the body is threatened, though. Something about pillars. Okay. Oh, there's another diary page, I think. Okay, some gold in the vase. I mean, we can always go to the other statues as well to see what's in there. If maybe there's clues about this as well, and I just happened to enter the first, like the most important one first. Come on, open it. There we go. There's a page, let's read it. Day 31, it's time. There isn't any more I can do. I can only pray that it was enough. May the gods forgive me. Okay, I doubt this will open. Something I'm not seeing.
There's something to this I'm not seeing.
Oh, that's just a brazier. That's fine. I'm gonna go to the other statues, I guess, and see if they have any answers. So this is, what is it called? Blazing sculpture. Are they all just called blazing sculptures? Yes, but it's the middle one. Okay, let's go to this one next. I think from this, we access it from here, maybe? Yeah, I think so.